The innovators, by the way, they're usually the geniuses of anything. Anytime you look at somebody that is just the most wise, they are the best at whatever they do, almost every time it's an innovator. Then you have your builders, right? Which is my personality style, my lead personality style, and my business partner. So we're both, high builders, and, they are very directive, very, hey, let's go, let's get it done. Sometimes they shoot from the hip, right? It's ready, fire, aim at times, especially when we're younger and immature and don't understand that about ourselves. As obviously any style, as we have life experiences, we mature in our style and understand ourselves through self-awareness and make adjustments. But they are people that just want to get stuff done and make stuff happen, right? A lot of times they end up in leadership positions, not necessarily because they're a better leader, but usually because they want to be first in line, right? And they're wanting to jump up and they're looking to build stuff, right? Now, we have a lot of them on our team that are builder, banker builders, right? And they are the most high-level taskmasters of anybody that there is out there, right? Every one of them on my team, they can take a list of stuff, a list of actionable items, do it the fastest and most complete with the least amount of mistakes of any style that there is. They are the taskmasters among taskmasters. They are somewhat rare. I don't run into them a lot. A lot of them are very unique, by the way. I had everybody in my CEO group take it. And about half of the members of my CEO group were either builder, banker builders, right? Now, their weakness is the relationship side. My sister happens to be a builder banker, and she's good with clients, but sometimes she doesn't play as nice in the sandbox with the coworkers because she has very high standards of not making mistakes. And when people make them, she doesn't really have as much compassion, and so sometimes one of the keys to this is that we need to surround ourselves with people that complement us as well. So if somebody's in a leadership position and they have that style of a builder, banker builder, taskmaster, well, they need somebody that's going to make people feel good around them, or they're not going to retain many people around them because they're kind of tough sometimes. And then our last style would be, our innovators, right? And these are our creative types. We do not have, out of the 60 employees, I would say we have 2 that have that as a first or second style on our team. The reason for that is that in our business, we're not trying to be creative. We're not trying to figure out. We do maintenance, right? So it's pretty cut and dry. In terms of our office. In the field, I would say 60% of our team has innovator as one of their top 2. In the office side, because we need problem solvers out there in the field fixing stuff and solving stuff and using these amazing minds. The innovators, by the way, they're usually the geniuses of anything, okay? Anytime you look at somebody that is just the most wise, they are the best at whatever they do, whether it's playing a sport, playing an instrument, they're just the best doctor, they're the smartest kid in the class. Almost every time it's an innovator, okay? They are just the massive minds out there that create so many things in society, and they are much needed overall. But if you're a process driven, here's step 1 through 10, and this needs to be followed every time, they're going to hate their life. They're going to hate the job, and they're never going to stick around. And so that's why we don't have as many of them on our in-office side. But if I was like, hey, we need to engineer a building, right, and create blueprints for that, I would have a ton of engineers, creating that, or a ton of innovators creating that. And a lot of people that have that engineering background and any type of engineering have a high level of innovator in them as well. So I believe my son is a high innovator. He's super intelligent, and I would just say usually the smartest person in the room is an innovator. So use that, right? And so the ones that we do have, we lean on them for that amazing mind that they have. They're all very unique and can bring some great qualities to the team.